Say hey, yo! Oh my god, BK set a 44-6 on the PC version of this game, which is nice to see. Uh, some quick laps coming around. Next across the line is an AlphaTauri. I think I went past a Witch spinning there, but let's ignore that for the time being. Witch Spectre UKR coming across the line. Gonna go P3 with a 45 and 9. What was pole time in EU4 this time?
It was from JRN with a 143.75.
Oh.
So that was that. Also, a couple little tidbits of track notes I shared with you earlier, but I'll share with the audience.
Share the class.
The pole time last season was from Porridge Power with a 143.3. The race record is held by BK. Let's see if you could actually break it this season with a 145.2. Also, I don't know how much of a fan you are of cycling, or anybody else in the audience for that matter, but parts of this circuit was used in 1980, 1989, and 2017 for the Tour de France.
Oh.
From what I know, it was they did pretty much an entire lap from Blanchimont all the way around, but I'm not 100% certain.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'll tell you what, though, on a bike, coming up the Camel Straight is not exactly easy.
Yeah, I don't think it would be easy, especially going up a Rouge on a bike. That can't be fun. You know, it is fun though. These Ferrari liveries, I was on board with Denny there, even though he's going in the pits. They are spicy. I do enjoy looking at them. Got some eye candy for all you livery freaks. Andy Wu says in all caps, add Red Mask. You have to get Case to do that. I don't think we can invite him.
Yeah, that's the problem with the crossplay lobbies. Only the host of the lobby can do stuff.
Yeah, so you tell Case about that, and he'll get on it.
Sorry, Mr. Andy.
We got a crown. We got Case in your face. He's actually on a fly right now, not doing his job in inviting Red Mask. But we'll see what time he sets. Coming down to the bus stop. Stop at the bus. Whatever way you want to put it. Coming across the line for the throttle down. What will he set? He will set a P2, a 45 flat. Still a 10.5 off of BK, who is your lap record holder and your pole sitter. Is he also the pole holder at this lap?
No, he was not. Porridge Power was.
Wow, Porridge Power is not here tonight. I believe his wheel is still broken. Don't check me on that. Might be wrong.
If his wheel is broken, it's probably in the dumpster somewhere. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, probably. But he's the same person as Arkaka, so that's why they both don't race. Tin Man went fastest through Sector 2. Let's see where he can put Red Bull number 2 in the lobby tonight, or Red Bull number 1, depending on how you want to put them in there. Coming across the line.
And
P3.
4/100ths of a second ahead of Motown.
Oh, good for Tin Man. Got Gru now. He is not on a flyer, I apologize. We got Jay Walker. He is on a flyer. And he beat BK. He cannot. He can put it up in the top 5 there. For Jay Walker. 4.53. A debut season for the House driver. We got Nick Frown, who is here tonight. I think you said he wasn't.
No, I think I might have mixed him up with Easy Rider Yoey.
Yeah.
Big championship protagonist missing this week, so Tin Man should take full advantage of this and try to grab as many points as he can for his drivers.
We now have a Wit of the J. He is not on a flyer. So let's not look at that. Is Motor on a flyer? No. Is McFrown? No, that's not McFrown. Denny's on an outlap. Yeah, Sean Boy's also on an outlap. So is BK. BK starting an outlap. He's coming back. Guess we'll.
Sean Boy's also on an outlap. very uneventful at this point in time. So
Yeah, but the world was very eventful last week with the passing of Queen Elizabeth, I believe. So we will have a moment of silence during the formation lap for her passing for all the EU folks that are in the league. Heart goes out to you, respect, whatever you want to call that. But we will have a moment of silence during the formation lap. You're welcome to join in. So there's your warning not to talk, fellas. But who else is on an out lap? Because that seems everything is happening right now. It's just out laps. We have a Mercedes and we have a Haas. They're both going to go on the pits, I'd assume.
I'm looking at Dennis. He is on a hot lap at the moment, so I missed his first sector split. So I'll stay on board with him and let you know where his second sector split is.
Is Redback going? Okay, I'm getting irritated. Is Redback going to be added to the booth? What do you want?
Totally your call. If you want to add him to the booth, I'm on board with that.
No, just. Oh my god. All right, you see if you can invite Red Mask, because that's all anybody's talking about right now. I mean, I can't invite anybody. So.
Second.
If you can't, then he's just out of luck. He's just not going to race tonight. Anyways, Gru is on a fly. We'll stay on board with him and see if we can get Red Mask in the lobby. The Mercedes parent doing well this season of Gru and Clayfunk. Funk of the Clay, who does not like to qualify, as we all know. Gru coming down through Blanchimont, through the fast section here at the end of the lap here in Spa. Taking all that curb right there and almost losing the back end. Coming to the bus stop, it's not looking like a good lap for Gru, but that's okay because he's going to chalk that up and go into the pits. Speaking of pits, somebody that was on an out lap that's now on a flyer lap, that's Shy Boy. He's coming through P1 and flying in that Alpine. The teaming of BK and Shy Boy, they're back, and they're faster than ever, we hope. Went through Stavilo. That was an awesome camera angle we get from Codemasters. As the session winds under 5 minutes and close to under 4 minutes. The final flyers for these guys, as far as one of the longest laps in all of F1.
I'm not having luck.
Yeah. Coming to the line, Chonwood comes. Well, he set a better lap. He will improve by almost 5/10 and put himself only up to P8, unfortunately. Good news is we've got the other Alpine to root on, and that's BK. I don't think he has abandoned his flyer, though. Does not look on a great lap there.
Yeah, I can't even find him on my list. I accepted his friend request. I can't find him, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Red Mask.
Yeah, that's what we were afraid of with Crossplay, but you know, sorry.
Yeah, it's the EA player for sure. I'm positive of it.
Yeah. Got NOS Racing starting a flying lap. Why don't you take a hold of that one, this one?
Alright, going through La Source. He's sitting in, going down one of the most famous sections in all of Formula One, of the unfortunate sight of Antoine Hubert in 2019, Eau Rouge and Radion. All the way up in 8th gear, going to the DRS zone, going down the Camel Straight, 197, 98, 200. Let's see what his max speed will be. 206 going into the Lake Combe chicane. Just sweeping right, left, right, going down the hill to Brussels here. Very gentle through here. You could easily oversteer it. Then going into no name, 5th, 4th gear, going down the hill all the way to Puan. This is normally 7th, 8th gear flat out. Oh, he's down in the 6th. Okay, I see what he did. Going down into the S's, taking it in 5th gear. I don't know about you, Shelly, but I could probably take that in 6th. Going down into Savala, the double right-hander at the end of Sector 2. Let's see what his split will be. 1:16. He's almost a second ahead of his time. Now, heading up into Blanchimont. This is the flat-out section of the course, just like Shelly had mentioned earlier. Very smooth so far. Oh, took a little bit of the curb. Held it together, heading into the bus stop, going down into 2nd gear. And quick and early on the power. Let's see what his time will be. 1:46, good enough for 10th. Not a bad lap from Nos. Not a bad lap.
Not a bad one. Very nicely done there, Death Storm. And hey, it's under a minute now in quali, so final times are going to be set here. Woodjay is invalid. Maybe he has enough fuel to get around for one more. But somebody's got to be on a flyer. I think Tin Man is starting his now. Motown Motor City takes pole with a 44.6. Did not see that one coming. You got Jay Walker, who's invalid.
Yeah, if you're on an out lap at this point in time, unfortunately, you're not going to have enough time making it.
Oh, yeah. I think Spectre UKR just jumped up to 7. No, how many just jumped up? Maybe. No.
Yeah, Spectre's in 7th, but he's on a flyer now, so.
Oh, I think it was McFrown. I think McFrown jumped up to 5th. I apologize, McFrown. Did miss that one. Let's see. I'm just trying to find somebody like Gru, who's up almost 6/10 through Sector 2. We'll stay on board with him as he comes through Blanchimont. And another flat-out portion of Spa. Very high-paced circuit, as you can see. Quali has officially ended, and the drivers are finishing up their final laps here. Gru in 3rd gear, coming through the bus stop. See what time he can put on the board. Can you take pole from Motor? Just barely does not. Actually, I shouldn't say just barely. About 6/10 separates them. He's in P5 and makes some contact with the Ferrari because the AI is great in this game. We got coming across now. We've got the AlphaTauri of Spectre UKR. He's in the pits. We have a Aston Martin of Nos Racing. He's going in the pits. It looks like we got a Williams back there. That's not a Williams. That's a Red Bull. Looks like that's Case in your face. Looks like he's up. Actually down 9 seconds on this time, which isn't great. So he dive into the pits. So we got a Red Bull slowing down for a fast motor that is an AI-controlled motor. No, he's not. He's coming into the pits. We have Tin Man stopped for his partner, Witche, who still has not set a time when driving the session. Not just at a time that could have did DNF. Looking at Witche's that looks like to be on a very promising lap. 42, 43, 44. Will he make a 45? He will. 45.6 for the second Red Bull. That's Jay Walker, very similar on his time. That's McFrown way down on his time. And that's the Alpine of BK, trying to take pole back from Motor. Looks like this might be the lap to do it, powering out of the bus stop. Oh, just barely. Did not even improve on his time. A 10th off of his time. And Jay Walker abandons his lap. So that is your qualifying order. We got Motown Motor City taking a pole, and that might be a first here in AM3. Followed by BK and P2, Tin Man, the Rowdy P3, Case in Your Face P4, Gru in the 5th, Lightning McCrown 6th, Jay Walker 7th, Spectre UKR in 8th, with Jay in 9th, Sean Boy in 10th, Nos Racing and Danny round out your top 12. Connor J. Lopes and Valentine both did not set a Valentine as they DNF'd in qualifying. Connor in Le Rouge and Valentine in Lacombe. What are you taking away from this quality session, Death Storm?
Top 4 seem to be pretty well intact, but this is Spa. Top 4 now may not be the top 4 even going in the late calm, so I still think it's anybody's race.
Yep, very well indeed. I guess since we do our predictions usually during the formation lap, we will do them now. Uh, who do you have as your top three?
I'm gonna go BK, Tin Man, and Lightning McFrown.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. BK, Tin Man, and Motor. I think that's
Okay.
my wild card pick of the week right there.
You never know. Sean Boy could possibly just pop up out of nowhere too. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, he could very much. As I set up my sheet here. Sitting here in the pit lane. Formation lap is back. We were not here last week, so that is something exciting to look forward to. See all of the drivers in their respective cars. Red Mask got in. That's surprising.
Wow.
We did not think that was going to happen tonight. Hopefully he can get in the car.
I don't know. I think it might have been too late.
It might have been too late, but he might be able to get into one during the race, like after the formation lap. So I'd stick it out, Red Mask, if I were you. We'll try. As you look at a BWT, change the world poster.
And the podium.
Yeah. Tebow, if you're still watching, as promised to me many moons ago, that Rolex sign means that every commentator in COS gets a free Rolex. So whenever you want to do that, just let me know, and I'll let you know where to send that thing. Somebody has pressed the button. I feel like that's early, but we'll see. Got a couple of camera guys doing their camera things and their camera wells. You know what I'm saying? Always nice looking in the paddock, not the paddock, the pit lane, I should say. And seeing all the different front wings there, not on a car. Um, as for mentioned before, wait. Okay, well, lights out and away we go. We're gonna go silent here in the booth through a rouge for the queen, if that was supposed to happen in the formation lab. Through a rouge we go, because we were supposed to do that during the formation lab, but somebody didn't turn that on. A little bit of change at the top there. We got BK in first. We got Valentine and Sean Boy battling down there in 9th and 10th. Into like home as they go. Looks like Sean Boy still trying to battle him. And it looks like he got the move done. Even looking at Gru. What a move. Through like home from Sean Boy. See if we can pull up the tires here. We've got a lot of stuff. We got a Ferrari going wide, and that is Lightning McFrown, I believe.
Yeah,
What
tires,
did you see there?
Oh wow. Tires, go back on yours. Everybody's on mediums with the exception of Spectre, who's on softs, and Gru's on the hards. So, I mean, the one stop from the softs to the hards is possible around here. So maybe Spectre is got some sort of info that we don't.
Yeah, maybe, but we do not know that for sure. Did you catch anything on lap 1 that I did not catch?
No, I kind of had my eyes locked in the front of the pack.
Well, fair enough. Folks, we got Conor J. Last trying to come across Denny, but does not have the pace at the moment for that move. BK will set the fastest lap of the first lap, and that will come down as we continue going on. Timmon's actually all over the back of Motor. I think Motor is dropping slightly off of BK, as the laps go on.
Starting to look like already from Imola from last week, from last season in AM2. You have the front three, then you have the next three, and then you have everybody else.
Yeah, very reminiscent. Yeah, the chemistry, we are going over 200 miles an hour for most of these guys. And depending on what wings you're running, you have a better chemistry than others. I know 00 Wings is vital here in Spa. It looks like...
Ooh, Motown almost. Actually, he did lose it going out of the Lake Chicane. Tin Man's now in second.
I wonder if Motor is running. I don't think he's running 00 Wings. But if he is, that would make sense. Maybe he got a bad read out of Lacombs. But this track is very different than the last game. Speaking of different, might be a different name up in fourth. Spectre UKR and Case battling through Puon for P4. UKR trying to make those softs work, but hey, it's about 10% a lap on those softs, so you have to get off them sooner than later and not DNF, because that would be bad. Looks like Connor took off the spun, unfortunately, and that is turn 13, just before Stavelo. Doesn't look like any damage is done to the front wing of that car, but very unfortunate. Gonna need a safety car to get back into this one, you'd have to think. Still got Spectre UKR all over the back of Case as they go through the bus stop for the second time tonight. Oh, it's a lot of wheel spin, Spectre.
And to answer your question there about Kano, no, he did not get any wing damage.
Very good.
But I will say this, third lap in, and those softs on Spectre were already over 23%, so he's going to have to make a move on sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I think he's dropped out of Case pretty good here. I think he's feeling those worn softs pretty good. Sean Boyd is now all over the back of Valentine, the other McLaren. Will he look for a move? Oh my gosh, he will get punted into Lacombe, and Sean Boyd's going to have to take a unethical line through Lacombe, as now missing an end plate. And Nos Racing is out of Eau Rouge. Let's see if I'm going to board Kano before. I know he's down at Lacombe. Yep, right in the wall. We got too much of that inside curve.
We got ourselves a VSC. Kano needed the full safety car, but
very unfortunate for the Aston Martin team tonight. Not looking great.
It's still early, and Spa's the longest track on the F1 calendar, so there's a lot of time yet.
A lot of time, but you cannot fix that car and put it back on the track. So one Aston will remain in the race. The other one headed back to the paddock for a sandwich. Let's see when the VSC goes in here.
Sandwich.
Yeah. Nice sandwich.
And in the midst of all that, we missed Gru as the first casualty of the 3-second time penalty as well. So,
yeah, I saw Vaughn was saying something about track limits not being on strict, but I'm pretty sure they are. That is also Case in your face's job, so not mine. Not my fault there. Sean Boyd will get that wing change though. Under VSC, and let's see when we go green. That's now. UKR is still over the back of Case. We're going to stay on board with him. He might spin out because those softs are wearing down. And with no DRS up the Camel straight for Case, I have to think he's going to lose this battle pretty convincingly. Yeah, that move was, oh my gosh.
wow.
He got such a bad run into Lacombe. He actually got overtaken by Jay Walker as well. Very optimistic move there by Jay Walker. And now looking for an opportunity on Case, setting it down the inside of Roussel. And Jay Walker, who wasn't even in the conversation to get past anybody there, says, excuse me, my name needs to be mentioned there too. What a move by Jay Walker, getting 2 moves done in a span of about 4 corners in that pass.
Oh, Kano's got a 3-second time penalty now. And yeah, that I just caught the tail end of that double overtake. That right now is probably the overtake of AM3 season.
It probably looks like we got the Ferrari, the new Ferrari, of Denny spun out in Puan, and just looks like some hot tires, if anything. It doesn't look like any wing damage on that red and yellow Ferrari. Go back up here between the battle of the McLarens. Motor versus Valentine. Full time versus reserve. You got a Queen tribute helmet on the car of Valentine. You want to go gander at that, fellas?
I don't know how much the diffuser damage that Valentine has is affecting him. He's at 33% on the diffuser, so I don't know if I missed something, obviously.
Yeah, that's when I think that's when he got rammed. Actually,
whoa, what the heck?
Valentine is gonna ram his teammate Motor, causing him to drop down the order, and Motor's not gonna be happy about that one. Up Rouge and Radeon we go, and people are going everywhere on my screen through there. Onto the Camel Straight, and Motor's not gonna have DRS, or he is. The only person not in this train will be Wood J as they go to track him down. I believe that diffuser damage on Valentine is from when Sean Boy rear-ended him, if you remember. And Jay Walker is actually getting a little bit of a fight here with Case in your face. Didn't even notice that battle was going on. It was like Case maybe got him on the Camel Straight. Jay Walker battling back through herself. So we got a little bit of a gap forming up top.
Yeah, a little over 2 seconds to Tin Man, and Tin Man's got 2.5 to Jay Walker. Seems like the battle on track right now may be for 5th, as those softs of Spectre are completely and utterly, they gotta be dead at this point. And Lightning's just panicking here to try to get through.
Yeah, speaking of panicking, Motor is down 9 spots off of the restart, or I should say off of the start. And Valentine up 6 spots. So McLaren doing good, McLaren doing bad. That's Spectre UKR getting overtaken by McFrown. And they're all over the place as they come out of Bruxelles and down the fast-paced areas of Spa.
Motor spun out going out of Savalo too. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
you were fine. Yeah, more damage from McLaren there. Yeah, Spectre does say I'm done with these softs. He's got to be at like 55%. You have to think on lap 6.
He was.
Yeah. Closest battle now is going to be Jay Walker and Case in your face. We've seen Jay Walker defend well. We've seen Jay Walker overtake well as well. Speaking of well, see how well Case can do. Coming up Erosion into Radeon. And DRS is going to be enabled very shortly. We got to have a pit cycle going on down there. Some guys getting on the hardens earlier than later. And it looks like Case is not going to have this move done on Jay Walker. Jay Walker is going to try and set it up to the inside. Very nearly spun out off of Case's back tire. And Case is going to look like he's going to have this move done before they enter Bruxelles. So Case is going to now own leadership of that final podium spot in P3. And Jay Walker's going to want that one back. We got UKR and Denny battling down the Campbell Straight, and they'll come with who wins this battle.
Oh, Valentine with a 3-second time penalty now, so that's the third one. I have a feeling that No Name's going to claim a lot of victims of the time penalty tonight.
Yeah, and a lot of victims for the rest of the week.
Yeah, that may be Puan too.
So I think Spectre won that battle.
Oh! I just caught a Gru's out. I just caught that on my my screen, trying to chase down Valentine going into the S's, and we have a full safety car now.
Oh, he's in the
so
middle
guys like Kano, who pitted early, is now back into the race. Everybody that just pitted, Motown, Sean Boy, Denny, all let back into the race now. So
that's gonna be on lap 6. That's gonna be another safety car. That's gonna be
probably gonna be Valentine's gonna be chucking onto the hards. They got to be bolting onto the hards now at this point.
I think Kano just lost another safety car. He's not looking at the screen, but he does not have a wing. I looked up again.
So, I didn't catch this, but BK went onto the softs, and so did Jay Walker.
I think that's a glitch, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I got the wrong camera angle, so. No, he's on softs. BK is.
No, I'm saying I think when you go to select them, there's still a glitch that it puts softs on
Oh,
if you have something else selected. Not really sure why, but you know. So where it is anymore? I have to think they're gonna pit for hard this lap.
sacrifice track position, unfortunately, but yeah.
Yeah. So what we could do, since we couldn't do a proper moment of silence for the Queen, do you want to do one now, since we have some downtime?
Yes, sir.
All right, we will do
Absolutely.
we'll do a moment of silence, and we'll be back after they pass the source. Yeah, but thank you. We need to do one a prop one because formation lap was a scheduled one, but you know things happen with crossplay lobbies. We got Valentine in the pits. He's going to get off of his new hard. He's going to go on fresh softs. I don't understand that move whatsoever. BK and Jay Walker also did not go in. We don't understand those moves, but hey, there might be a safety car in 4 laps, and they look like geniuses and throwing hard. You never know.
Here's a move that I understand for all you fans of the Denver Broncos, like yours truly, Russell Wilson, and his return to Seattle. He silenced the crowd very quickly, apparently, with a 67-yard touchdown pass to Jerry Jeudy to go up early on Monday Night Football. So, go Broncos!
Yeah, currently 17-13 Seattle at halftime.
Eh.
Yeah, not a great first quarter from Denver. They were getting outscored 4. The second quarter was a 10-10 draw. Let's see how that goes on. Unfortunately, I lost fantasy football week 1. 2 motor had Michael Thomas go off in the second half of that game. Josh Allen went off. Yeah,
I should probably check that because
pretty sure you got flamed, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm pretty sure I did too. I know one of my fantasy leagues, I had both Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, so you were currently facing Brandon, and
And
the only 2
I'm
players you got going for you right now are Javonte Williams and Brandon McManus. You need to claw that 50 points in the second half. So I'm not sure if that's gonna happen.
no, not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
I think most of these scores were decided yesterday. No close games. Actually, I think Denver's defense played a little better. Maybe Getting Better has a chance to beat Andy Wu, but don't think that's gonna happen with Jerry Jeudy on Andy Wu's team. I think he is clean
No,
house.
probably not.
Yeah, so it looks like fantasy football week 1 is done. 2 losses for the AM3 Thomas Boo. Safeguard's
It's
in, by the way,
early.
so that's cool. We'll
Yeah,
have DK
like I
Williams
said,
line.
in my other league, like I said, I have Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Leonard Fournette.
Yep, there you go.
So.
And BK will power it right out of the bus stop. It's a great jump on Tin Man. And looks like Jaywalker was going to look to capitalize. Into a source we go. Will he make a move on Case and Yo Face? He will try to. Very ambitious. Is he going to make that stick? Not necessarily. But maybe as they go one by one, single file line. Colin getting past Denny. And up a Rouge we go for the ninth time tonight. Somebody spun up before Rouge. That's Valentine. And oh, we got a motor go super wide through a Rouge. Thought that might have been a DNF, but no.
Oh man. Now they're all single file through Lake Calm. So what's your confidence level for tomorrow night there, Mr. Shelley?
Definitely not as high as Jaywalker tonight. He is making another move into Bruxelles on Case in your face and puts him back on the podium spot. There's got motoring with Jay battling through Bruxelles, and now Kano's going to try to go side by side through with Jay through No Name 11. Be careful, fellas. Not a lot of space there. They're going to go side by side through Puan. This is not going to end well, folks. Maybe it will. Kano goes super wide.
It doesn't end well for Kano. Wow.
Oh, wow. And Kitten Fetter says, Vamu says rain is likely tomorrow night. That is your weather forecast. As Leighton Brown has spun out through Puan. Looks like I might be less confident than I thought I was in tomorrow night's race.
And after last week, I have no talk about rain. And on this track, it's even worse. So thanks, Vamu. Appreciate the love from the Red Bull Garage.
Anybody know what Vamu's Discord password is? Anyways, looks like Case gets the back of Tin Man's through bus stop. And looks like no damage, but
I'll check that real quick.
Very fighty. There's more words to describe that. But Jaywalker got past Tin Man. We missed that move as well.
Oh, wow. And to answer your question, no, there's no damage on Tin Man.
Yeah,
or a Jaywalker, rather. Yeah. Valentine.
We got a DRS train from second all the way down to sixth. BK has put almost a 4-second gap between him and the rest of the field, so it looks like BK is in a realm of his own tonight. There goes Valentine. There goes my hero. Kano J off has fun. He's missing his exit. Yeah, another expected Kano tonight is about 3. Very unfortunate in the re-debut of Kano J Loft. Now going aboard with motor. He goes wide through Puan and stays wide. Expect your UTR is actually going to be the closest battle on track that we can watch.
So, Shelly, you want to know what I'm going to be looking forward to next week? I just thought of it. I just remembered this.
Oh, BK's out!
Retired from the lead. What?
We've seen that one before. BK chokes another one.
And the safety car is out again for BK. Wow.
And that's at a Bruxelles. Wow.
There goes our entire race prediction. So the office pool is now shut again.
Yep.
And just like in the EU4 race, at this point, as long as you finish... Whoa! In the background, I just saw a Ferrari go off. But if you finish, I think it's lap 19, so you have to complete 19 laps to be classified for points this afternoon, or this evening, I should say.
You know who's not? BK. He's out of this race. And 10 drivers remain. If I would have put an odds on this race, I actually would have put 10.5. So I probably would have still won. I would have taken the under on that. But I'm not the bet maker in constant speed. That's Kit Motors' job.
Well, I will say this: Deathstorm's power rankings is taking a slight hit in the midfield right now.
Well, why don't you go over them since I don't think we've done that yet?
I did not. My top 2 remain the same with Tin Man and Easy Rider. Lightning McFrown and with Jay both moved up one spot to third and fourth. Jay Walker, with him missing last week, I had him drop 2 spots to the fifth. Brew was the biggest mover of the week. He went from 10th to 6th. Spectre held stationary at 7th. Motown moved up 1 spot to 8th. Red Mask moved down 1 spot to 9th. Texas Tornado moved 1 spot to 10th. And Case was the biggest loser of the week. He dropped down 5 spots from 6th to 11th. Steinman moved up 4 to 12th. Nos Racing, Swifty, Denny, and Clay Funk all moved down 1, 13th through 16th respectively. With Zach and Maltube I have yet to see them this season, so unfortunately they're at the bottom of the list currently.
Yeah. Speaking of betting, get better. You want to tell everybody your college football record so far this season? Sure, everybody will be delighted to know about that one. Professional college football, getting better. Making money moves.
Decent money moves to boot.
But the grass is green, the sun's shining, and we're here in Spa, and it's not going to be doing that tomorrow night. It's going to be downpouring rain. Good news, all you Braves fanatics. We're in San Fran tonight. Game just started about 10 minutes ago. And Rodney McNeil Jr. singles on a sharp line drive to right fielder Luis Gonzalez. So, good for Rodney. Going opposite now.
Who's on the hill tonight? Strider?
It's Ace Spencer Strider.
Oh.
Yeah, very, very interesting indeed. Hopefully he can put some damage on the old Giants and gain that game back. Gain that game back on the Mets that we lost last night. A tough one for Kelly Jansen.
Yeah, we had five? We got 5 in the top of the ninth, and then we just surrendered the same in the bottom.
Wow, 49, 26, and 1 in college football this year. It's getting better. Yeah, we scored 5 with 2 outs in the ninth, and then gave up 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Lost it. Here's something that makes me scream and scream. Mark Cannon at the dish for the Mets, currently 5-1. Cubs leading bottom 8 in New York City. Bases loaded, nobody out. And the Mets have a good chance here to tie this one up with 1 swing. But 0-2 count to Mark Cannon, and we'll keep you updated on that game.
Mets. Bleh. The New York Chocopolitans, they should be named because we gifted them 17 games this season, and we're still only a game and a half.
Yeah.
But one thing that will be returning next week, and it's a powerful one to say the very least, somebody's going to be learning Italian.
Oh yeah, I will be singing the Italian national anthem for the Formation Lab, which sounds awesome. We did not do it this week because we were going to do the Queen, but that just didn't happen either. We had to do it during a safety car period. Yeah, I forgot I was doing those. I love them. So tune in for that one if you want to have a nice laugh.
Safety car is going to be in this lap as well. Tin Man is going to stack the field behind him. Holy crap, here we go. 5-lap old hards. Everybody around him pretty much has 5-lap or more wear on their hard tires, with the exception of Jay Walker, Lightning McFrown on the softs, and Kano on his fresh softs. Look for those two to be moving up into the middle part of the top 10 very, very soon.
You know, he's backing these fellas up.
Oh, when's he gonna go? I have an idea when he's gonna go, but I'm not gonna say it just yet. And yep, exactly when I thought he was gonna go.
Case reads that very well.
He jumped it perfect too.
I got a little bit squabbly, but that's alright.
I'll take a look at the back of the pack, see how these two, Lightning McFrown and Kano, move up here. if they can. They got Jaywalker in their sights right now, both of them going up Eau Rouge Radion at the tail end of the line here. And Lightning Refrown's going on the outside of Jaywalker, picks up 8th. Let's see if Kano can follow him through. It looks like he's going to make a move. Yep, and Kano's going to make it stick. Whoa, oh. Wow. Oh. Denny is fighting with his teammate over here for 7th and 8th, allowing the top 6 to pull away. I don't know how smart that was.
Oh, Kano's lost it.
Wow.
You're on board for that one.
Oh,
There
man.
goes my
That's a retire on track. He just outright left the session, so I don't know if you want to count that as a retire on track or whatever have you, but he is ghosted now.
Oh, let's hope he can get back in the session. If that's not, that's a bad look on the Riri debut of Kano. So. If Jaywalker can pass Denny down there.
We'll see if it's internet-based connection, but Denny lost a lot of momentum with that as well with the squabble. Jaywalker's got a lot of work to do now, but those hards.
Oh my gosh, Miller's committed a war crime. The bus stop absolutely demolished Sean Blaze for the fix to fix his wing.
Oh wow!
Oh my gosh. Miller just killed him, man. Oh, that was funny. I'm sorry. Oh, fucking the cross.
I missed it. I missed it. Sean Boy retired. He looks like he retired in the pits.
Yeah, I would have too after I got destroyed by Miller. Oh, McFrown trying to defend with Jay, or with Jay trying to get back in the ground. Oh, it looks like McFrown's got that move. I'm gonna go find Sunspectre. Take it over to...
Oh, okay. Let's see what we got. With Jay still in fifth. Those hards are gonna come into their own after those softs of Lightning McFrown go away. So I don't think with Jay's gonna panic. Just gonna wait for him to reel him in here. Top 3 are stationary, same gap through the top 3, 6 tenths, 7 tenths. I don't think there's going to be very many, if any, big moves from the top 3. No real battles on the track, unfortunately, at the moment, though.
I just had everything fall on my feet. No, after that didn't feel well. Pace is so battle, 10-man group launch from Motley Com. Yeah, this race, going on for a while tonight. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Wow. One of the longest tracks in F1, if not the longest. I believe it is the longest, actually.
It is.
Oh, my controller hit my ankle. That did not feel good. Case shot down.
What did you do to your ankle?
My controller just fell off my legs. I had sat there and it disconnected my mic and just absolutely destroyed my ankle.
Shelly can't drive for tomorrow. We need a Ferrari reserve. Whoa! Oh! Vector is out. Radion, darn.
Yeah, that's the death counter response. That is not a good
that
sight.
also brings out a safety car. Jeez.
Oh. Baby, bye, EKR. That's unfortunate.
And unfortunately for him, he's also not getting points this evening.
Make that 8 in the race.
Technically 7, actually. I'm not counting Kano right now.
I don't think
he is still ghosted. So I think he outright left.
Yeah, I think Kano rage quit. But we can't.
The Storage will have something to say about that, I think.
No, Escobar pops up the center.
As I the whole Beetlejuice effect right there.
Yeah, Kano is back, baby.
And he's gonna take over his seat, wondering what the heck just happened.
Another safety car final. That's what happened.
And he is now officially back in his car.
Got Tin Man with a fish helmet. Enjoying that sight.
Kelp, what is kelp? He's channeling his inner SpongeBob, okay? Give me a break.
Yeah, looks like everybody's gonna pitch for softs. Except Jaywalker, you gotta stay out.
Jaywalker may or may not be a sitting duck.
Red Bull's got double stack. See how this goes.
Oh.
Looks pretty good, actually, compared to what I've seen.
That was actually a very good double stack. Oh, Kano did it left again. I don't know. It might be his connection. That's the second time that happened.
Yeah, I don't think Kano's even going to get classified for this race because he was gone more than 3 laps.
Right. That'll be something to look at.
Yeah, you'll have to notify the stewards of the connection issues.
Oh, great. More penalties for Deathstorm to go through. Thanks, guys.
Oh, he's back! He's returned. The Undertaker! He's back. He is on 4-lap old softs, and I don't think those are going to last. So hopefully Motor sandbags the crap out of the safety car so we can have Kano pit. But it looks like Motor's going to catch the field before. I guess before the bus stop. So
I don't know how well the strategy it was for Jaywalker to stay out on those hards, to be fully honest.
Oh, Kano has typed in the chat. He says, "My Wi-Fi died the first time, and now I can't control my car."
Oh, Tin Man?
It looks like Kano is back in the car now.
Yeah, I was gonna say
maybe not.
Tin Man passed him? What?
I don't know. Well, it's not ghosting now.
Yeah, so I think he's back in the car.
Oh my gosh, the Cubs got out of it.
The Cubs got out of that?
Yeah, 5-1 going into the 9th. Cubs leading New York. Yeah, happy Braves fans. Yeah, this has been this one is nice, man.
Chop on, baby, chop on.
Yeah, Cam Fizzle says Kano J. Loft Tesla self-driving car. Something like that. Forgot to mention that one. That was a good one. Alright, chat. What's your favorite fruit while under safety car? If you want to drop your favorite fruit in the chat, sure to let you know if it's a good or bad pick. Word. We'll see when the safety car goes on. What's your favorite fruit, Deathstorm?
Oh my god. I have to go with a nice, ripe, juicy orange.
Oh, getting better. That's a bad answer. I'd go with the pineapple. The pineapple would be mine. You might not want to check the Twitch chat.
I was just gonna say, I have not checked the stream since we started. Do I even want to know?
For watermelon. It's a better answer. I'll message you. I'll message you what he said. Kenzel says blackberries. Any other favorite fruits in the chat out there?
Wait. I'm still not sure why Sean Boy retired in the pits, because at this point he could have gotten 4 points out of the deal. Now he's leaving with nothing.
Yep.
That's the one problem with the safety cars around Spa. You could play the Jeopardy music or any game show music, and it still be
Yeah,
a
we'll
vibe.
throw another question in the chat there. What is your favorite brand of bottled water? I think mine has to be Aquafina. What about you, Dustin?
I actually have to agree with that. We have two from the AM3 booth saying the same thing.
Yep, Aquafina is the answer. Uh, Cancel says better question. How do you like your steak? I go medium well. I think medium well or medium is an okay answer. I usually do go medium well in public because they usually don't cook them enough for medium, and it's just rare. So yeah, medium well.
I like mine medium well at home, but I go well done when I go out for the same reason. And it usually
Dream, what
comes
the
out.
hell? Very rare. Whoa, whoa. Gibber says medium well as well. Seems like we're all agreeing. That's swell.
By the way, in the midst of all that, safety car is in, and Jay Walker had a bad getaway, unfortunately, and Kano is on the back of him. He's looking to go on the inside of Lasource, and he dive bomb, and Jay Walker makes it very easy and gives him space. Oh, wheel touch. Going down an Eau Rouge and Radion
Well.
here.
No.
Kano did get the move done before Eau Rouge, so now he's up to Camel Straight. He's probably actually still in the worst position as the lead car. I'd rather be the one in the back.
Looks like she got with Jay
around.
Yeah, that's after Radion.
Jay Walker already, he's feeling the effects of those hards against those softs. Although Kano might be in trouble toward the last 2 laps because his is 6 lap old softs compared to everybody else's 2-1. Oh man.
Crasher there, Connor with a 3-second time penalty. I don't know if we would have brought him in the booth, even if he did win. I think it will be under review, his actual time in the race. But we'll have to wait and see about that.
Yeah, we will.
But let's not worry about that. Let's worry about the battles on track. You got Tinman and Jay Walker.
I think the battle for the podium. Yeah, I think the battle for the podium is actually sitting second, third, and fourth at the moment.
I think Motor has an outside shot as well. Not discount the motor of the town of the city. Into the bus stop we go.
Yeah, anyway. Ooh, Case, very, very brave, bold, attempted dive bomb into the bus stop. And Tin Man with the move on the inside. Oh, forces Jay Walker out wide. And this is going to create havoc going down Eau Rouge and Radion again.
Are they going side by side?
Tin Man
barely
gets the move done. Barely. Case gets a 3-second penalty. That does bring Motor in play now for sure.
Oh, and they're going to go 3 wide!
Ooh.
McFrown's got a 3-second time penalty, and into like Holmes we go. Gotta sort this one out, folks. Oh, Jay Walker!
Jay Walker!
Oh, that was just somebody was going to bite the bullet, and it was going to be Jay Walker in that instance.
Oh man. So this will now definitely, for all you Motor City fans out there, I apologize for discounting him a little too soon. Shelly, you were correct.
Come on. Maybe I'm not correct. Connor's actually pulled over a 2-second gap on Tin Man here. I'm sure his battery's gone, yeah, almost. But, yeah, Tin Man Mafia Wild on tour, what Boyd says. That's a good one as well.
Kano has 22% battery left, and Tin Man still has about half of his battery left, so I have a feeling Kano is going to end up being a sitting duck.
I apologize. No penalty left is on 6 seconds of penalties. We forgot about the one he got earlier in the race.
Oh, that brings Dennis in the play even now too.
Dennis looking for an outside shot at a podium here in AM3 tonight.
Yeah, it brings Dennis into play now with the 6 seconds of penalties. Case has 3. He's gonna have to try to beat Case on track though. I think what Tin Man's probably gonna do if I were in his position, I would just sit back and just manage the gap ahead. But as I say that, Case goes into Lake Calm, but Case also has a penalty too, so maybe he's just sitting back and he knows he just has to race Motor for the win, it looks like.
Well, Denny has a penalty. Not sure when that happens, but he does not have a shot in the podium. As we get a spin here.
His shot at the podium was beating Case.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, he still has an outside shot at getting the top 4. Barring the time gap from Kano to him if it's 6 seconds.
Get better with the comb in my mouth. Great. Proof launch, why don't we go?
Uh-oh! Motor!
No! Heartbreak City! Oh, Motor, he spun out. He's not gonna get a podium tonight. Motor. There he goes. The driver of shame back to the pit window. We'll go back up the Case. And he's actually all over the back of Connor J. Wow, when did this happen, folks? I don't know. Oh, what a switchback! Oh, Kano! Oh, no!
Tin Man!
Oh my gosh, Kano spins out of the source. It was like Case hit him with his wings, and Case got wing damage, I'm pretty sure. And Tin Man's back in the lead.
Oh my god. Absolute bedlam to end this.
It's mania! Yeah.
Oh man, oh man.
And now Denny's got a shot at the podium. He can J-Block Red Bay. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Just wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Pandemonium.
And yeah, Kano has right wing damage, almost 50% of it. So yeah, I'd say he's pretty much out of the equation now for sure.
Yep. Coming to blood spot now. The Williams and the Red Bull. They're a bad one.
Tin Man also knows he does not have to beat Case. And I don't see him losing 3 seconds one lap unless he decides to get a penalty himself. Oh, Case trying it into the bus stop. Whoa, very bold, very bold. Tin Man holding it on the inside, gets a better run out of the last corner.
Yeah, finally the final lap. No, Denny! Denny's the enough! No, how's the bus stop? Denny's the enough! No! Oh, man.
At least he gets points.
Oh my gosh, Dennis is gonna DNF tonight. Oh, he had an outside shot at the podium, and that's best finish. And AM3, he's out.
More bad luck for your overall constructors fight there, Shelly. I'm sorry.
Connor spun too. Oh my gosh, what's going on, AM3? Put you up together, folks.
Man, oh man.
Oh, well, Tin Man is going to try and catch Case, but Case does have a 3-second time penalty. Let's double check that. Only 3 seconds. So Tin Man does get a warning here in Pit 1. Could spell a disaster for Tin Man Mafia Wild on Tour.
This will be the second win of an AM3 driver this season. The first one was Easy Rider, and now going up Blanchimont for the final time, it's either going to be Case or Tin Man. you're looking at your podium here with Case, Tin Man, and Jaywalker with Lightning McCrown 8 seconds back. And Case is going to be first on track, crossing the finish line first, but unfortunately due to penalties, it's going to be Tin Man and the Red Bull taking victory at Belgium. Followed by Case, and Jaywalker should finish in... almost got second, actually. With the penalties, he was just over 3 seconds behind. Witjay overtakes Lightning McCrown via penalties for fourth. Lightning McCrown's in fifth. Motown Motor City is going to cross the line in sixth when he gets through the bus stop. And then Kano, who is just going into Stavolo now, will round out the finishing runners of this race.
Oh,
Motown steals fast lap at the end.
I think Kano must be dealing with a puncture or something. He is on 10 laps. Oh, he does. A rear right puncture.
Yeah, he when he spun at Radion, that caused his puncture, I believe.
He's going to whip it home. Very unfortunate.
Fastest lap was Motor.
Kano's got a shot at fastest lap here. Let's see what he can do. Oh. Destroys the braking board. He's going to try to make the bus stop. I don't think he's going to be able to. Don't get DSQ'd. Oh my gosh. How the bus stop becomes one more spin for the road. Yeah, we'll spin it across the line. And here comes P7. Well, it's been a wild one. It's been an exciting and boring one, depending on what way you tuned in. The Connor J. Lofft driver of the day spun from the back of the field and entered the back of the field because half the field DNF'd. Why don't you take us through the final order?
I will when I see the said screen. Tin Man collecting victory for Red Bull in P1. Case in P2. Jaywalker in the Haas. Good day for him in P3. Witjay in P4 in the other Red Bull. Lightning McCrown P5. Motown getting fastest lap at the very end in P6. Kano P7. Denny, Spectre, Sean Boy, BK, Valentine, Gru, and Nas unfortunately all died and didn't finish with the rest of them this evening. Give me 1 second and I will be glad to invite our podium into the lobby. Okay. Okay, Jaywalker is now with us. Just waiting on one more gentleman. I wonder what just happened. There's Tin Man. Okay. Now I just gotta
the
find...
floor is yours, Deathstorm, whenever you want to start interviews.
Alright, I'm gonna start with Mr. Jaywalker. after missing last week, you come back, and it was a very hard fought P3. I will admit I did question the strategy of you being on the softs and then questioning the strategy on the hards. Was that planned, or was that just a spur of the moment decision? Yeah, I mean, I always had you close to the front from debut, honestly, and you definitely showed why this evening. So, congrats being back on the podium. Hopefully, next week it can continue. And shout out to Red Mask for the assistance, and hopefully, we see him next week as well. All right, let me move over to P2 Case. That was a bit of an up and down race for you, though. How did it unfold for you from the cockpit?
I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good race. I ran towards the front the whole time. I just some other drivers' errors like kind of got me caught up. Like Kano wrecking at the end, had nowhere to go, and then I got right off the safety car. Someone behind me hit me in the rear end and made my back end step out, and I lost the leaders and stuff. But I was really just trying to like play slow, and after that safety car, I caught up to the guys in front quicker than I thought, and accidentally went and cut the turn, so I got a 3-second penalty. That really was not nice, but
Yeah,
um,
unfortunately, it was that 3 second penalty that cost you the win this evening. You were first on track, but via penalties got demoted to P2. But still, if I'm not mistaken, this is your first podium in cost. So congratulations, my friend.
yeah, I just this is my first F1 since 2016, so I'm finally starting to get back in the hang of how the cars work and how to drive them. So
What better game when you have an entirely new car, in my opinion. So
Whew.
Uh, again, congratulations, Case. And let me move over to Tin Man over here. Every single week, it's the same story. You were up front pretty much most of the race. Um, what was going on in your head?
Honestly, I was just kind of just playing it as it went. Came in the first time, put hards on, and my strategy was, well, if it stays green, I'm just gonna stay on these the whole time to see
Yeah.
what happens. And then the safety car came out, and I figured, shit, I have a whole set, or whoops, but sorry about that. uh, I figured, well, whatever. I had a new set of softs. Take the chance. There's only like 6 laps or so. See what that can do. These guys are on hards. I should at least easily be able to pull them. And just did that. Caught those guys. Happened to get around them. It wasn't easy, but once I got in front, I was pretty confident I could stay there since I was on the soft tire. And due to his 3 second penalty, honestly, if I I was trying to beat him on track because I don't like those penalty things either. But I didn't want to wreck myself by battling with him, so I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm
I was
just gonna
hoping you
play
would.
this one. I'll let you go around me, and then I just held your draft the whole time and just wouldn't let you go.
Well, Tin Man, here's an interesting stat for you. You were the second AM3 driver to technically win an AM3 this season behind Easy Rider. You gained a ton of points, not only on the drivers, but with your teammate Witche and constructors. And right now, it's a stranglehold for Red Bull and AM3. So congrats to you, congrats to Witche, and probably going to be seeing you next week again.
Well, I wouldn't say all that. We'll see when the week gets here. I wasn't
Um,
confident about here really that much just because I don't really know. I just wasn't really confident. Last week I wasn't either. That one was just kind of, it happened to just be decent for me. Just everything happened to play out right. Imola, though,
I
I really, really like Imola. I like that track. It's really flowy. It's really fun. Really fast.
It's one of my favorites. I'm looking forward to that as well. Shelly, do you have anything to add?
Yeah. One question to all the podium, if you guys are still here. What is your preferred temperature? Or what is it? It's like preferred,
Steak.
yeah, your preferred steak. Yeah, what do you guys like your steak at?
Medium
What
rare,
kind of
man.
Medium rare.
medium rare?
Gotta be medium rare. Come on now.
It's medium well, fellas. Y'all got it
We
wrong.
like the blood, man. We like the blood.
Yeah.
That's
That's
three
the only way you
strikeouts.
get a steak is medium rare.
Yeah, man.
You
It's
get
got,
it
it
any other
has to
way,
be
you're
that
not
way.
getting it right.
If it's brown all the way through, then you're doing it wrong. Yeah.
You're losing all that juice, that flavor.
Yeah.
Guys, guys are getting bullied. This isn't okay.
Yeah, we're getting
Barbecue
bullied
101.
over here the booth. This isn't fair. With that, I have nothing else to add, my friends. Again, congratulations, and Shelly, if you want to close it out.
Yeah, I will do that. Guess what? This has been AM3 with Deathstorm and Shelly T. Next week will be round 6 in Imola. Can't really rhyme that. But congrats to the podium tonight of Jaywalker, Casey Face, and Tin Man Mafia. That's from memory, folks. We will see you, say, in 6 days. Have a nice night, fellas, and go play the new 2K.